Okay, hey guys, how's it going? I hope you guys are having an amazing day or night. Whenever you guys are watching this, if you guys are here after the fact and you just want to watch your sign, that'll be timestamped down below. I hope you guys are having a good full moon, right? I saw the full moon last night in Capricorn. So the full moon in Capricorn, typically Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, right? So that's like all about responsibilities and discipline. And so what is it that you have been working hard on, where like maybe you don't really see, like it's just like paying attention to the things that you have been working hard on, right? And maybe kind of wanting to see the benefits of that or seeing how far you've come. So I just felt like doing a for your career and finances, right? So we'll start with Virgo. Please make sure you like this video, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Also, please take it resonates and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. It's okay, right? And whenever this pops up on your news feed, it is meant for you. Okay, Virgo, what do we have for you? I kind of feel like Virgo, you guys have been working on something. We're like trying to work on something. It hasn't really been working. Where you're trying to make things fit. I do feel like things are about to start fitting for you guys. Yeah, it came out backwards. We have office crush. I think this is more so just trying to find the love again for like what it is that you want to do. Or like are trying to do, right? You could have an office crush too. That's actually, yeah, for some of you guys, that's like a really big possibility. We have fear-based decisions. Don't choose from lack. I just can think it's kind of crazy because sometimes I get tired of doing love readings, right? And it's just, how is it that this is, another love reading in a career and finance, but it is what it is. We'll just, So we have fear-based decisions. Are you guys afraid of not if this is an office situation where you have a coworker that you are attracted to, but you don't want to approach them, what's the reason? You know what? I think there's also, if there is a office crush, okay, but I'm not gonna pull on that because there's just so much other energies happening here. I need to like take a deep breath. There is something coming in here for you guys, Virgos, that you're not going to really expect it. You're hesitant to take this opportunity. You do have the Tower here because it is going to require you to start something new and end something. You could, but with these, Knight of Pentacles and Ace of Coins, there is something better coming, but you would have to start again. I also feel like you guys need to find the passion that maybe you once had for something else, maybe for your current position that you just no longer have. We have undefeated, prevailing against all odds. I think that you guys are very comfortable in your position right now. I think you guys get a lot of recognition. People rely on you. They can depend on you. And even maybe like this job could be very reliable, right? A steady income. I think that whatever it is that you are trying to do, you're being pushed to do this, but there is like this pushback, like this fear of it not succeeding. And we can't live our lives and like obviously fear is there for a reason, but like to not do something because you're afraid of failing or if you're afraid of it not working out isn't really a good reason to not do something, to not pursue it, right? Because you will prevail, like you are going to make it. People might have like doubts, like they might tell you not to pursue this, but I feel like you can hear in your heart, like in your callings, right? I feel like you guys could have been having dreams about this. We have power struggle. I think the power struggle here is between you and your heart, you and your head. So it's like your head is telling you one thing, but your heart is telling you another thing. Obviously, I always go with the heart for the most part because we should be heart-centered people. Our brain is there for a reason, for logic. I think maybe you could shift like your mindset or like your thought process about this situation because it is just like I do just feel like it's something that you are meant to do, meant to try. I think that you might be giving too much of yourself in this position. I don't think you realize how much power you actually really have, Virgo, and how much more you could accomplish if you would just try. Like, is this like a new job maybe? Or no. There might be like an opportunity to relocate, I want to say, with the World card here. People, and with this relocation, you might like be leaving a person, could be a family member or something like that. They're not going to want you to go, but I do feel like it's for your highest good. You're going to regret not going. Anything else here for Virgo? Yeah, this is, I think that you guys are just kind of naturally used to giving yourself, like not giving yourself to other people and like doing things to make other people happy, that you don't really take the time to think what would make you happy. I think that this career opportunity that's coming your way is going to make you very happy, and that it's going to make a lot of other people unhappy, but you have to just kind of have tunnel vision and kind of ignore that, because this is something that you should be doing, and I feel like you even know that you should be doing this. I think that's it. Oh, I guess we could do advice. Can we get advice here for Virgo? I'm like really hungry all of a sudden. I don't think like this is a hunger that you guys have been wanting, or like to do something, to do more. Like this is like an opportunity for growth. We have learning secrets, stay open-minded and receptive as you uncover hidden truths and embrace the lessons they tried to offer. So you guys could be finding out something. I think it's just like a career move where like you're going to be offered an opportunity to go and try something new. Okay, Virgos. Next we have Libra. I don't know why now I'm tired all of a sudden, Libra. Are you guys just tired, Libras? It's like you're tired of going to work. You're tired of trying, or things not working out. I'm also kind of feeling annoyed. We have transferring departments. Everything's confronting someone, and burnout warning. That's kind of like how I was feeling, where it's just like, it's like I'm exhausted. Like, how much longer do I have to keep going? How much longer do I have to keep doing this? You guys could be even like, I don't know, like transferring between departments, like to try to cancel some of this burnout. We do have confronting someone here. I do feel like there is somebody here that's trying to make like your life difficult because their life is difficult. And all you can see why their life is difficult, you don't care. It's just like you just want to come to work, do your job, and go home, and this person is making it impossible. Exception to the rule, you stand out everywhere you go. Yeah. Obviously, when people pick on other people, it's because they're insecure, they're jealous, they want whatever they have, right? Like they're miserable in their own lives. And so I think that maybe this person who's giving you a hard time, Libra, is because they like how other people like you, right? And so it makes them jealous, and so they just take it out on themselves. I don't think they're really well liked at all, like even by their own family. And so it's kind of triggering, where it's like you can have strangers who like you, like your coworkers, and this person can't even get their own family members to like them. So that is just, you know, we have 9 to 5. And then we have MIA. We also have Gossip, where this person has just, this is what you want. You just want to do your job and you just want to go home. And then I also want to say, Libra, like maybe you're just like someone who is very well known, where like if you disappear for like 5 minutes or for whatever reason, like people, like I want to say this one particular person is always just on your ass, right? Where it's like other people can do whatever they want, right? Like they're not checking for other people, but it's because this person has like this little thing against you, right? Where it's like making it very difficult. And it can be very frustrating. What can we do? Let's see. what's the Sun? You have to show, sometimes you have to put somebody in their place, and I kind of feeling that's what you have to do. I don't know if you guys have an HR department, you might want to look into that, but I always find that HR doesn't really do anything. They're there to protect the company, they're not there to protect you, so it's just all you can really do is document everything that they do to you. It's so hard to have to deal with, like, it's like a work, like, this person is very immature. If they see you talking to someone, they're like, oh, Libra's talking to this person, I wonder what they're talking about. And it's just like they'll make up office gossip, like rumors, and it's like very frustrating. I can feel like that this person's pulling on your energy, and it's just like it's making you want to give up. And then we have the Six of Wands. I want to say that you could, if you wanted to transfer, there you would be successful in doing that. I mean, like maybe even finding another 9 to 5 with 1111 right now. Like I feel like that is your wish fulfillment. And let me see what. Yeah, Ace of Coins. I think, but before you do that, you are gonna have to, like, I feel like this is part of like your spiritual journey, where like you do have to confront this person. Make some noise. You might have to make some noise with the Hierophant, because it needs to be brought to light, right? Like maybe people don't know what this person is doing. Maybe on the off chance, I'm assuming we're all adults here, right? But on the off chance that maybe this person doesn't know that their comments or like whatever they're doing bother you, that could be a possibility. A very like weak possibility, but a possibility. And we have the Empress. Yeah, this is just, you have to confront them. And then by confronting them somehow, I don't know why, but I'm just feeling like another door is going to open for you guys. It's like something wants to come. It's like something wants to come out. I think this is how you feel. I think you want to, like, you have like all this pent up aggression towards this person, understandably. But yeah, you do. You have to talk to them, and you have to do it soon. The sooner the better, because there is something here, something else waiting for you. It could be a clear, like maybe by you guys saying something, like, just be careful, because the Ten of Swords is on the bottom of the deck, where they might make themselves the victim, and we're victim blame you, right? Where it's just like, well, Libra's doing all this, so it's just, oh my God, I can understand why you guys are frustrated. And we have the King of Wands. Yeah, if you guys haven't, it just keeps bringing it up. Like you have to confront this person or bring it to somebody's attention. Sometimes even if you do that, nothing really happens. But like, I don't know, but that's just what it's saying to do. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me get advice for you guys. We have stand strong. With defense as your shield, finding strength in preservation, guarding what matters most. Like you do have to stand up to this person. I don't know if like you guys are very passive aggressive or like maybe non-confrontational. Maybe that's why this person feels like they can say something to you. And it's just, you know, it says more about them than it does you. Okay, Libras. Next we're gonna do Scorpio. I don't know, Scorpio, I feel like there's like a mix-up. We have office party drama. Yeah, there's like a misunderstanding. We're like, yeah, it's really what it is. So I kind of feel like someone is choosing to misunderstand you. People asking for your advice. You're okay, so you're well known, you're well liked. Maybe I kind of feel like this person is kind of purposely twisting something that you said to them. Like maybe they came to you for advice, and now they're like, well, Scorpio told me this, and they took it in a way where it wasn't your intention, right? We have undefeated. I feel like even though I feel like even though this person is going to try to start drama or like try to make you look like the bad guy, it's not gonna work. Like you are just too well liked, right? And like where maybe this person is problematic. Yeah, this person is known for being problematic, and so it's not really it's not gonna work. Like people can see through their bullshit. We have happy hour, anxiety and depression, and harassment. Yeah, this person, they're very, I want to say wishy-washy, but like I think that this person is just like they like to have a good time. I don't know if this person is saying that you're attracted to them. That could be it. They could be trying to start like off like drama like that, like, oh, Scorpios so attracted to me. You could just be like a very kind person, right? And they're trying to make it seem like you're trying to get at them. This is that maybe they're saying you're harassing them, which is not true. Like I sometimes people can take kindness for flirtation, which is kind of annoying, especially if you're a very kind person or nice person, because like most people, not most people, but people tend to see that when you're nice to them, it's because you want something. It's because they can't fathom being nice to somebody without wanting to get something, right? So for them, it doesn't make any sense. But like naturally, people, if you don't really want anything, like we should be kind to each other, right? And maybe this person hasn't experienced that in their life. Maybe they're like childhood trauma with that. But yeah, this person is actually kind of hurt that maybe this person actually really did like you too. Um, and so now they're just like taking that hurt out on you. Yeah, we have Ace of Cups here. Like this is what this person wanted. They wanted a new beginning romantically. And you just were not able to offer that. You were trying to just be kind to them, and now they're just bad mouthing you for no reason. Ooh, Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups. Damn. This person put like a lot onto you. I don't even think they realized it. I don't think you realized it. Oh, but it's like, oh yeah, it's kind of intense. It's like, because this person here, like they're coming through very strong. Like this is supposed to be a career and finance reading, and it's like they're showing up as a love reading, right? So like this person's energy is very strong. They're very like, I think also too, that's where they can kind of blame you, or they're just like Scorpio, like they knew my intentions, like they took advantage of me. And you never even really wanted anything from this person. This is like unhealed trauma from this person's past. Yeah, Eight of Coins. Now I feel like you guys are kind of regretting ever being nice to this person, which sucks. It's like the truth, if it hasn't come out yet with the Justice card here, it's going to come out. Like this, like people can listen to whatever this person is saying about you, Scorpio, but people are going to take your side because they know the type of person you are, right? So I wouldn't really worry too much about it. I know it's frustrating, but I would avoid this person. Maybe have a conversation. Yeah, because this person is hurt. It's nothing you can do, but I kind of feel like this person here is like, they don't understand why you don't want them, even though it's not, they're just so, they think too much about things. They're too deep into it, and it's not necessary. I feel like this person just needs to relax. Queen of Cups, get a hold of their emotions, right? Yeah, that's it. I don't really think there's, let me get advice for you guys, but can we get advice here for Scorpio? We have Harmony's Call. Embrace the equality and pursue justice. Keep an open mind as answers unveil your path to balance. Like Justice came out twice, where it's like it's going to be okay. You don't, like, you are protected. I feel like you're spiritually protected. And that this person, I want to say avoid them. Yeah, I would avoid them as much as you possibly can, right? Because if you guys do work together, that is kind of hard. Stay professional, but set boundaries. And I'm still saying there's still no. It's this person. This person doesn't want you to set boundaries, but it is very clear that you need to. Okay, next we have Sagittarius. Hi. I cannot say that. That's a pretty long name. How are you? Sag. What do we have here? Sagittarius, I feel like your angels are protecting you from something. I don't know why I feel like there's an opportunity here. We have looking for something different, a new job. I don't know if you guys have been applying, kinda, but I don't know if you guys have been getting declined where, yeah, like you're not getting them, the job offers. It's for a reason. We have overburdened, overworked. Oh. And we have big ideas, hopes, and dreams. I think you guys are kind of meant for something bigger here. Are they looking for a job right now? Why are these upside down? I think there is just something. Yeah, we're doing Capricorn next. But there is something here where it's like you guys have been trying for a very long time. Maybe this is your current job. And you guys are doing, like, you guys do a lot. I think that people come to you for everything. I think you guys are tired. We have breaking generational curses. Someone sees you as their competition. And then we have passionate. Yeah, you guys are pretty well liked here, Sagittarius. I think there's just something though, like there is something being hidden from you. 2 2 2 2. There is something, and it's something that you are meant to do. And it's like I can't really get a really clear reading on it because I'm not meant to know, and you guys are not meant to know right now. But it's like, especially if you guys have been feeling like nothing is working out, you guys are trying to move on to something else, do something else, and it's not working, it's because it's just not right now. The opportunity hasn't presented itself yet. So I don't know if I think you guys have been worried about that, like if you're going to be stuck where you are right now forever. I don't think that's true. Can we clarify this here? We have the Two of Swords. Interesting. The Two of Swords came out, and it's like you guys do have to make a decision, but it's not you guys going your own way. That's not what it is. What is it in regards to? So the Strength card came out and the Page of Coins. Because what is it in regards to then? What is this Two of Swords? The Page of Coins came out twice. I think you guys are being taken advantage at work. That's true. But it's like, for some reason, it's not telling you to move on. But, okay. So then what's the move here? Half of these cards, it's very confusing. I don't know if you guys are very confused, because I feel very confused. It's because you guys are not getting the acknowledgement that you deserve, right? But for some reason, you guys are still trying, as you should. But it's the Two of Swords. It's like you have to make. There's a decision you have to make. I guess it's like letting go of something. But what is it here that Sagittarius has to let go of? Something to do with your money. I don't know if like how you manage your money. That's a thing coming up. Like you have to be more strict with your money. Okay, that's what it is. You have to be more strict with your money in order for this new opportunity to come in. That's what's holding you back. Like maybe you guys are very generous, because the Four of Pentacles in the reverse is like, in the upright, it's like you're holding on to things, but in the reverse, it's like you're letting go of things. So you let go of your money easily. You have to learn, I guess, that's what it is, because I can't really, and there's a lot of pentacles here and they all came out in the reverse. So there is just something with your finances that you need to work on to control. Maybe like you're an overspender. Maybe you like to go shopping. Maybe you like to eat out a lot. Maybe you are just very generous. Before this new opportunity comes, because you have the potential here to create generational wealth, you have to be able to maintain it. You have to be able to hold it. And that's why there is something here that's not being shown to you right now, because there's just this one habit you guys have to fix. Okay, now that we cleared that up, let me get advice for you guys, and then we'll do Capricorn. Can we get advice for Sag? Oh. We have learning secrets. Stay open-minded and receptive as you uncover hidden truths and embrace the lessons they offer. Sometimes when we give away our money, so because like obviously money is just energy, and when we just feel like we can give it so freely to anybody or anything, it's because we know it's going to come back. But at the same time, we have to know, like we have to have discernment and realize that some things are like, some people also are not meant to be helped, and that they have to figure it out on their own. So it's like, yeah. Okay. Good luck to you guys, Sag. Next, we're gonna do Capricorn. Capricorn, I feel like somebody has been sleeping on you, and like where like somebody's not really appreciating your talents. We have undefeated, stealing. Okay. We have sleeping with the boss. When this card came out, I feel like they're like, people are undermining all the work that you put in, right? Where it's just like they can they want to justify it by saying, oh, they slept their way to the top, not realizing all the hard work that you put into it, kind of diminishing the work that you've done. We have big ideas, hopes, and dreams. Loyal customers and promotion with more work but no extra pay. Damn. I kind of feel like this person just wants to, obviously they're taking advantage of you, but it's more like they trust you, but they don't want to pay you, and they will never acknowledge how much work that you do or how good you are, because then that puts value on you, right? And they don't want you to have value. They, like, I hate to say it, but it's like, because they're like, I can feel it in my heart, this person is very selfish. I don't know if you work for like a small business or something like that, but they don't want you to see your value, because then if you saw your value, then you could move on and do more and do better, maybe better than them. Or I think they just really need you. We have long commute. I also kind of feel like this person here, they see how easy things are for you. Like you could have like a lot of loyal customers, a lot of loyal people who are loyal to you, and they don't have that. They know if that you left them, that they would probably go with you. And that's why I was just like, they're going to give you like a title, but no, it's like, okay, let's say you're now a manager, right? But you're not getting any extra money, but you have the title of a manager. And so like, that's how this person can kind of keep you there. I'm like, I don't necessarily feel like this person is a bad person. I think they might be a little bit selfish, and that's really what it is. Like, there is just like, I guess like this person is just, they have a lot of fear that you would leave them. It's more so that they're selfish, really. We have 9 of 5. And then anxiety and depression came out. Okay, let me see. You guys feel trapped here, right? With the Eight of Swords and not yet. 1 second, Taurus. You guys do feel trapped here. What you guys want is this Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, happiness, satisfied as well, right? Can you get that from this job? I don't really think you can. No, it's not something that you're going to be able to attain here. I can feel, maybe you guys are empaths, Capricorn, because it's like, I think that you can feel this person's energy where it's like you don't want to leave them high and dry, or like you don't want to let them down, but at the same time, like, you know, like this is like making you miserable, right? It can't make you happy, but it's like you have to put, it's like where you need to be a little bit more selfish because you deserve happiness and you know that you can't get this here. And at the end of the day, it's not your responsibility. I wonder if this is like a family business. It could be a family business, because I think maybe that's why you're even so loyal to, you know, this person that you work for. I do get the sense like you guys work very hard. Day, like this long commute, you could have like long hours. You could just do a lot, and it can be kind of like you're not unappreciative with this. I wonder if this is like your husband, because that would be like sleeping with the boss, right? Anything else here? Yeah, it's like if you know what you have to do with this Knight of Swords here, there is something that you want to do, that you want to pursue. You might feel like you might have missed out on it. You haven't. You still have that opportunity. You do have to be honest with this person and like let them know, especially if this is like family, that you do love them, that you can help them in ways that, but just maybe not as much, where like you do want to focus on yourself and like what you want to accomplish. Okay, let's get advice. There is definitely like you guys going back and forth on a decision. Like I think maybe starting something new or like staying here. You do need to make a decision and stick with it. And it's not like saying you can't ever help out this person, right? We have ride the current, embrace change, flow with the rhythm, and release resistance. Answers unfold in the dance of transitions. So you guys could be transitioning to a new career here. That makes you happy. Okay. Good luck to you guys. Taurus left. We haven't done any. We're on Aquarius and then Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Cancer. Okay. Next we have Aquarius. Aquarius, I feel like you're trying to keep your calm about something. It's like, I think maybe you've like tried, like, maybe you're tired of disappointment. That's kind of what it is. Like you just are not too hopeful. Try not to be hopeful. We have micromanaged, creative job, and people asking for your advice, well liked, known, well liked. I think in the past you guys were in a position like maybe you were like micromanaged. It's just like I do feel a lot of confusion. Maybe you're confused. Maybe you're confused because you're not used to like having like if when you have a creative job, it's not like when you're micromanaged where it's just like where you have a set schedule and you have to do this and you have to do that, right? You create your own schedule and it's up to you to decide what it is that you want to do and you have to do that structure yourself. We have micromanager is crazy. and you are supported. And this is okay for now, but keep looking. And we have take the leap. There's just a lot of, I feel like you guys have a lot of anxiety. There could be like people around you telling you like how to do things, and it's just like you're not sure how to move forward. Like, you know your path and the way that you need to move on, right? But with this, it's like you have other people in your ears telling you like what you should be doing. And respectfully though, Aquarius, like if they could do it, like if they know what they're talking about, let them do it themselves, right? Like what is like what why is it that they have to get into your head about it? I think you're just done. I just can feel it. Oh, hi, happily. We have a King of Cups here and the Six of Wands. I think that you guys are someone who was very emotionally stable, right? With the King of Cups here and then the Six of Wands. People can notice that. This creative job that you have, like you could be helping other people. You could just people trust you, right? I think you need to learn to trust yourself. That's like a big thing. And we have Judgment here. And the Lovers card. There's a decision here that you guys have to make. Is it about a relationship? It could be, but it is more so like what it like with the choice and judgment. It's like, are you going to listen to other people's judgments, or are you going to do what you think is right? There is a little bit of fear. I want to say, like, you have gotten this far, Aquarius. And you're doing fine, right? With this Five of Wands, you have to fight for what you want, and nobody's going to be able to get it, like, to do it but you. So you have to trust your intuition. And with the Hierophant, it's like your higher power, your higher knowledge, and you have to like let go of what other people's belief systems are, because it hasn't worked for you, right? And I feel like as an Aquarius, you guys always do what you want anyways, so keep doing that. Let me get advice. We have make a change, embrace growth, seek new paths, and welcome transformations with an open heart. I think it's just like this belief system of like what other people think that you need to be doing. Okay, Aquarius, good luck. Happily, yeah, I hope you're okay. I really did miss you. Yeah, it's been forever. Okay. Next we have Pisces. After some water. Okay. Pisces. Well, I hope it gets better. Okay. Pisces, messages for you. We have changing directions, pivot. I do feel like you guys have been relaxing, like where maybe that's what I'm kind of getting. Like you guys are relaxing, not overthinking. We have train wreck. I think maybe other people think you're a train wreck, but I think it's just because you don't care anymore. You're very much just like your presence is a blessing. You, I feel like, have gone through so much, like so much transformation, so much change, maybe like ego deaths, where maybe you guys are not in a career field right now, right? Like you guys are in the transitioning. And people are like, what's going on with Pisces? I don't understand. Like Pisces, they're always just up in their heads. Like they don't really care. And I think that you just like are just not caring about other people's opinions right now. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. You kind of have somebody in your life being passive aggressive towards you. You know what? We can't always be doing something all the time. Like if you get, I do feel like you guys are a little like are not working. You guys are unemployed. we do have to have like these seasons of pause, right? And in these seasons of pause, it doesn't mean that we're not doing anything. Maybe it's like you guys are healing, you guys are waiting, you guys are trusting that something else and something better is coming. But when we try to like make things happen, like when we need movement, if we can't sit in the silence, like we always need something, it just shows that we're not ready for whatever it is that our path is meant to be, right? Because we cannot always just be doing something. It has to be balanced. You have to have, I know in America especially, they're like, well, of course you have to pay your bills and all that stuff, right? And I think that if you guys are staying with certain people, because I feel like maybe you are leaning on family right now, there is like passive aggressive comments that they're making towards you, like, what do you, like, you know, what are you doing? um Not every path is going to be the same path, right? And I think that you understand that better than these other people. I think that you have to give yourself a little bit more credit or like grace. We have saving your energy. Literally, like you guys are just waiting for the opportunity to come, the right opportunity. That doesn't mean that you're lazy. I don't like that. Like when people can't sit, because then you feel guilty. Some people literally cannot have like a day off, or like they don't get anything done because it's been programmed in our minds where it's like you have to be doing something, otherwise you're lazy. And then that's us talking down to ourselves, right? When literally, yes, we're not supposed to be doing something every freaking day, right? With only 2 days off. It's just not plausible. Um, and I think that you guys are just ahead of the curve and you guys are realizing this earlier than other people. We have temperance. Your presence is a blessing. Sometimes we have to just like, it's kind of giving this energy where like you, how can I say this? It's hard to put it into words because it's like you just being you is enough, right? And that people appreciate that. I don't think that you realize that. It wants to come through, but also too, like your energy probably, I want to say blesses a lot of people, right? Pisces. We have the Devil card here. I'm just going to reiterate because this is something that you guys have gone through since you were young. I feel like we were all programmed like this, right? This is definitely something I had to learn, not to always be doing something. But with this Devil energy, with the Six of Cups, is relax, like you are on the right path. This is something that you are meant to do, and not everybody's going to understand that. It's a lot of sitting and waiting. That does not mean that you're doing nothing, because I will like these people who think that sitting and waiting is easy. It's not easy, okay? Like you have to have a lot of faith. Let's get advice here for Pisces. We have quiet moments. Seek solace in the silence where clarity finds its true voice. Because there is a lot of things that you guys could be doing while you're waiting in your transition period, right? And they don't have to be good. Like you could be out there, I don't know, messing up, okay? Like causing chaos, destroying, like, you know, you could be doing a whole bunch of things, but you're not. You're just sitting there waiting patiently. And I think there's a lot of that deserves some grace and understanding. Okay. All right. Next we have Aries. Aries, I feel like you guys are happy about something. Like maybe you guys are making a different career move, or like it's just happiness. Can we get messages for Aries? Oops. We have financial illusions. Something is wrong. Interesting. We have office gossip. That didn't want to come out. And then we have passionate. There is like, it's like you're happy, but do you know the full truth? Let's keep pulling these cards. We have going viral. Burnout warning, seeing progress slowly but surely. And then going, it's Aries, I don't know why, but it's like there is something here that you're not seeing. And it has to do with like your career, your finances. Is it a rumor? Uh, there's like they're not gonna show me it. I also feel like there's somebody here that does not want you to succeed, Aries. Um, I don't know why. It's kind of giving like they didn't succeed, so they don't want you to succeed. Um, I don't understand it. See, yeah, it's like I can't. It's like there is just a lot of people behind the scenes. Maybe a lot. Maybe one is. I feel a lot of energy. I feel a lot of pressure. Where it's like they don't want you to have like they don't want you to work. Wow, judgment. I mean, all they can do is slow down your whatever's meant for you, right? They cannot. They can cause delays, but whatever is meant to be is meant to be. I feel like that's what is happening right now. And when we take time and like things take its time to like grow properly, like you know when you have like that first burnout, like if you reach success too quickly, like you don't really appreciate the time that it took you to get there. I don't think that like these people might be trying to cause your downfall, but it's really actually just going to it's actually going to secure it. Does that make sense? Because it's going to happen because like now they're kind of ensuring it. Like you're gonna like it's taking its time, but it's like slow and steady. And so it's going to actually it works out better for you. They're helping you and they don't even know it. They're because they're sending you so much energy your way. Hey, Mike. You have to. There is something here where it's like you do have to make a decision with the Two of Swords. Is this about their career? There is a decision about walking away. About what else? You just can't let, yeah, you can't let these people get in your head because at the end of the day, whatever's meant for you will be meant for you and they can't delay it. With the Six of Wands here, it's like you will be victorious, you will be seen, you will be watched and acknowledged, and like these people are going to be Five of Cups. They should have been nice to you when they had the chance. I don't know why, but like these people might feel like you don't have any money or like you don't have I don't know what it takes. That's what I'm kind of feeling. But if it's meant for you, it's meant for you. So I wouldn't worry. I don't think you guys are worried. I think you could be a little bit irritated. But when you give it that energy and that power, it can kind of, it's like giving that power, right? So I would just advise not to even acknowledge them or to care what these people are trying to do. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to work. We have divine timing. Be patient, for some things take time and manifest fully in your life. Because it's going to happen. I just want to say that's going to happen. And yeah, you guys are protected. Okay. Next we have Taurus. Taurus, I don't know why, but it's like this energy is like, I don't care. Maybe you're trying not to care about something. I also feel like you've had enough. Like you're just like over it. It is what it is kind of energy. Yeah, we have hater. We have second, third job. I kind of feel like you have a hater here that wants you to work 2 or 3 jobs. Like that would bring them happiness. Or like even so, like where they kind of make it their job to kind of hate on you. That's interesting. We have bullshitter, yeah, this person, and then blessing in disguise. whatever this person is trying to do to you, it's not, it's like, I think that it's also expose, yeah, it's exposing things that are meant to be seen, right? Um we have invest in yourself. This person, they're jealous of you. Haters tend to be jealous of you, right? It's because that they see you, like, I feel like this person sees you doing what you want for your career, for your life, and like you taking care of business, and like this person couldn't do that, right? And they see you invest in yourself, they see you all the things that they want, they see you doing it, and it makes them mad. We have mentor mentee. They want, that's what they want to be you. Because it's, but at the same time, it's like, instead of just like focusing on themselves and like what it is that they need to do, they keep focusing on your energy and like not wanting what's best for you, like preying on your downfall instead of preying on their upfall, which makes no, it's just, I feel like this person is very childish. I don't know why, but this person feels like you're responsible for everything that went wrong in their life. Why they don't have a job, or like why they can't move up in life, or like why I can't. This is crazy work that they're coming in on your career and finance reading, right? Like this should be about you, but this person makes it about them, and everything's about them. But they can never take accountability. It's so, it's like, damn. Yeah, Ten of Swords. This person, we have the 10 to the 9 of Swords. Like they stay awake, like praying, wishing bad things, like victim mentality, where it's, there's no accountability. Yeah, the Devil card here. And the 5 of Coins. It's like they see you as this Empress. They see you as, but I don't think that they realize like how hard that you actually really work and like what you have to like go through. Instead of like this person just focusing on themselves, it's like, why are they so focused on you? And the 6 of Coins. You're gonna get what's coming to you. The universe sees you. They see like you're going to be rewarded. You're going to succeed. This hater can't really stop it. It's just not anything else. King of Coins. You guys are going to be abundant with the King of Coins. It's like it's going to take its time. I feel like there's a shift happening. I think maybe this person's reality is kind of shifting too. I think that I don't know if like I feel like they are starting to acknowledge. I don't know why, but I'm feeling a shift right now. Like this person is like, they're wanting to focus on themselves, and they realize that preying on your downfall isn't going to bring them happiness. And I don't know why, but that's like a sudden shift. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Like oh, wow. I don't think I didn't feel like this person could ever acknowledge that, but they are with the 10 of Coins here. Huh. That was an interesting little twist for you guys, Scorpio. I mean, Taurus. Scorpio makes sense, where it's like that's a death and a rebirth, where like this person is changing their ways, or they're trying to, they want to. Can we get advice here? We have Harmony's Call. Embrace equality and pursue justice. Harmonizing the energies to manifest and balance a just outcome, where it literally is going to work itself out. Everything, like right now, it might seem like it's in the reverse, but it's going to fix itself. So suddenly, that was so crazy. The way that this person switched their thoughts is insane. Okay, next we're gonna do, yeah, what, I don't know why there's so many hater readings. What's going on? But literally every time we fail, it's like we're learning how to succeed, right? Okay, next we have Gemini. Gemini, I don't know if there's like hard work that you've been doing, but there is like this sense of like pride. 444 on the clock, where it's like maybe you're coming out of a period of change. Maybe you're finally finding a stable career. I don't know why I'm thinking passive income. So maybe you guys found a way to create that. We have damned if you do, damned if you don't. We have enemies. Yeah, you know what I was thinking? We also have office bully and enemies, but it's like I see you guys have found a way to create money for yourself some sort of way. I really want to say passive. Um, and then you have people who are just like, okay, so if you create passive income, then you kind of have a lot of free time, right? So you're not out there working like a 9 to 5. And so for some reason you have somebody out here like Gemini doesn't work. Gemini doesn't do anything. When literally you have worked so hard to create this passive income where you don't need to go out and work a 9 to 5. This person is kind of jealous about that. If you do actually go have a job, right? Maybe you don't do overtime, or maybe you don't work as hard because you just don't really care. You're kind of just like there to meet people or like to get out of the house. And so people are jealous of that. They're just like, damn, I have to like, it's like do or die for them, right? Where for you, it's more like, it is what it is, right? We have excited for the future. It's not funny, but it's kind of sad when you think about it because this person can see that you have a future and you're excited for it, like you have plans, and this person could be more than one. They just don't have that for themselves. And it's just like it sparks that jealousy in them, unfortunately. Um, we have changing directions, pivot. We have nepotism. I wonder if like you guys are feeling this energy, Gemini, where it's like, especially if you do have to be in this close work situation and you choose to do that, where it's draining your energy, where you just don't want to do it anymore. You don't like, at first it was kind of fun for you, like to like get out of the house or to like whatever. And now it's like, this is not something I really want to do anymore because people can just be mean. We have favoritism and nepotism. I feel like maybe this is someone like higher up than you where they are like giving you like maybe like the shittiest jobs, or it's like they're trying to make your life harder, and it's like or like you could see other people who they like better like getting away with a lot more stuff, and it's just not what you really were expecting. Yeah, we have business partner. uh there could also, I don't know why, but I don't know why, but there could also be like if you guys have created this passive income that you got it from your family, that you didn't really actually work hard for it, and that you don't really deserve it in that case then, right? And it's just again this person's jealousy and insecurity. If it's this could be, it doesn't have to be like someone you work with, because if you don't go to work then it wouldn't be, but like maybe somebody in your close circle. I don't think, it could be family, friends. We have Temperance and the 10 of Wands. It just sucks because you guys are committed to it. Like you guys are very peaceful. You guys have accepted everything that's happened to you. The path that you guys took to get here was not an easy one. It was a long one. I don't think that this person here can ever really appreciate what it is that you have gone through. They only see the results, and the results make them kind of jealous because they feel like if I would have had the help, or if I would have been able to do this, then I could do, like, you know what I mean? Like they're just, for some reason, it's like they want your blessing. And that's not even to say that this person can't have a blessing. It's again, why are you focused on someone else? And this person here is like, I also want to say you could even offer to help this person to get what you have, but they just, there's an ego here. There's just an ego here where like they didn't accept it. Anything else here? 6 of Wands, and that's you guys with the Sun card. 6 of Wands is victory, right? Like you do have a lot going for you, Gemini. I would just be careful in the future to like maybe with what you share with people, because I think that this person, I don't think they mean harm. I think it's just, I don't know. I don't even think this person understands why it is that they feel the way that they do. I think maybe they feel like they've had a hard life and they deserve it more. That's like, they need to work on themselves. Okay. At the end of the day, that's just it. I'm going to move on from that. Let's get advice here. Harmony's call, embrace equality and pursue justice. Keep an open mind as answers unveil your path to balance. I also want to say, like, this person has already shown you who they are. They're not going to change. So it's like, it's up to you whether or not you want to stick around in the situation or look for something else. Yeah, no, serious. People literally, like, they feel like it's meant for you, like it's meant for them, right? And that's why it's like they're like, well, I could do this, so why isn't it for me? And it's so it's not meant for you. It's not. And it's like a lot of times people have it is jealousy. I don't think people like to acknowledge that it's jealousy, but at the end of the day, that's what it. And at the end of the, like, when people bring that kind of energy into your life, where it's like they make everybody else miserable too, because it's like that's what the energy that it kind of feeds off of. Where it's just like, okay, so obviously, if you have somebody in charge and you want to be in charge, you're talking shit about that person in charge to other people, right? And then it kind of creates like this toxic work environment where like it makes other people uncomfortable, and it gets to the point where it's like, all because this one person wants what you have. So, and a lot of times, I don't know why, but it does end up working, where they end up like where you just don't like, you don't want to, or you can kick them out of the group, yeah, right, where like it does end up working. But it's also because maybe you're not meant for that. Like maybe it's just like you don't want to, like that could be a way like God's trying to use, where it's like you're not meant to be here, you're meant to do something more. Or yeah, if you could kick them out, if you can fire them out, you fire them, right? That's like the easiest way. Okay. Next we have Cancer. Cancer and Leo are the last two. Cancer. I don't know, like I'm feeling fight. I don't know if you're fighting with someone at work. We do have office bully that almost came out. I think you're tired of fighting with somebody. We have trapped. We also have fighter, someone who loves to argue. Like it's so crazy. Okay. So you guys could be working with someone who does like to argue. And then we have you're on the wrong path. Yeah. It's interesting because you might feel like you're trapped, right? That there's nowhere else to go. But sometimes, let's just keep going. We have financial illusions. Oh. And then we have uniform dress code. It's really collective. Like this is, I feel like it's happening to a lot of people. We kind of go through things together. But with this trap, you might feel like you're trapped in a job because of financial illusions, where like this job might pay you really good. You might be saving money for a really good purchase. I mean, a really big purchase. Doubt is normal. Acknowledge and realize. Yes, you can. Ooh. And then divine timing at play. And then office party drama. I just feel like it's just drama in general that you guys could be going through at work. Oh, excuse me. So with this doubt is normal, I think that you guys are trying to create something new. I think that maybe you're going back and forth on whether or not you should leave like this very stable career. Or like, yeah, it's a stable paycheck. I don't want to say career. It's like, I feel like with this is uniform dress code, it's this is like something where like I guess like a lot of people are doing it, right? It's like maybe you guys wear a uniform, but it's more so like it's like the same thing over and over again. And maybe you guys are very creative and it's like you guys are trying to do something different. But there's like a divine timing at play where like maybe you guys do have to wait for something to open up. Yeah. Can we clarify this here? We have 9 of coins. And it is because that gives you, I feel like this place that you guys are at, that you feel trapped in, it does provide this financial stability. and lets you be independent. It lets you be which is, it lets you be independent, but you can't be independent at the same time. And it's kind of like maybe tearing at your soul a little bit, because I don't know why, but like maybe you're dying inside for some reason. Maybe it's soul sucking. I don't know, but it's just like, for some reason, it's not something that you really want to do, or you're passionate about. But oh, can we clarify this here? One more. You guys have a choice to make here with the Two of Swords. It's like whether you're going to take this leap of faith. I don't know. Should they do it now? I think it's going to be different for everybody. I do think that there is going to be a situation that happens where you're going to say enough is enough and you're going to walk away. But there is like a situation where like you have to take a chance. It kind of seems like gambling to me, or a risk. And it's like, doubt is normal. Like if you have like this situation, sometimes we can know something to be true and be afraid still to do it, right? Where it's like, because like you're afraid of failure. And so it's just like, how you have to be okay with the doubt. Like doubt is normal. Acknowledge it and release it and say, it's like, okay, I don't think I can do this. And you say, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Right. Like where you have to reassure yourself. I keep wanting to take a break and take a pause. Maybe that's what you have to do. Maybe this is something that's going to happen in steps. It's not going to happen all over, like in overnight. We have 5 of Cups. And then the Justice card here. This is the energy because it landed on the uniform. Like 5 of Cups is like heavy on your heart. You feel sad. You're just like emotionally drained, right? But with this risk here that you guys can take, there is like with the Justice card here, it's like you guys kind of being rewarded for taking this risk. Again, in my head, I'm like going back and forth. I'm not really sure. It's like, I want to tell you guys to leave the situation, but at the same time, I don't for some reason. And maybe that's what you guys are going through. Yeah, and I kind of, but like I asked them like if Cancer should leave the situation, and Temperance came out, which is yes, like your soul is calling you to do something more, something higher, and you are being asked to acknowledge that and to follow that, and that to trust and believe that you're going to be okay. Okay, anything else here? Let me just get advice, and then we'll do Leo. I also feel like I can feel it. There's like so many things, so many other factors here that's causing you not to want to take this leap of faith or to make this change. And we can always find a reason. Let's just say that. You can always find a reason to stay. You can always find a reason to leave. So you have to choose what it is that you want to actually do. We have free to move. Embrace your liberty to explore new paths. The world is wide open for your journey. You have so much support, I want to say, even like in the spiritual realm. You could also have it physically, like you could have family or friends. But yeah, my heart is like I can feel it in my heart space, but it's like something that doesn't want to be acknowledged. So good luck to you guys, Cancer. All right. Yeah, I can only imagine seeing people suffering. That's like, it's intense. Like caretakers, nurses, like doctors where they deal with the sick. That's like draining. People who have to, when people die, morticians, like that's the energy that has to be like, you need to be spiritually strong for that. Okay, Leo. Can we get messages here for Leo? Oh, we have manual labor, cleaning, yard work. I feel like, okay, I don't know why, but this is something you guys are using as a distraction. We have burnout warning. Yeah. I feel like you guys are working so hard to, like, to make yourself tired so you guys don't have to think about something. Where, yeah, like maybe you guys don't want to be creative. We have fighter, someone who loves to argue. Invest in yourself. And then mentor, mentee. I just feel like there is somebody here. Someone who takes credit for your work. I do feel like there is someone here in your energy. It's interesting. I don't know why, but it's like this person doesn't want you to succeed. I don't know. And that's been the running theme for today, right? Where there's a lot of people, haters, but for some reason for you guys, Leo, I don't know why. I don't even want to say this, but it's like something to do with your family. They don't want you to, like, I don't know, like you guys might be trying to create something or like do something, but for some reason you have somebody in your life that's like, no, don't do this, like do this. Maybe they're trying to get you to do manual labor. Like maybe they feel like if you're so tired, then you won't invest in yourself. No, this person's motives are very well hidden. Like you wouldn't. Can we clarify this? We have the Page of Coins. I just feel like this person never really matured. And the Six of Swords. Do you walk away? Like, I think that you guys have constantly thought about walking away from this person. Okay, so the energy I'm getting is like you guys, I don't know, maybe are doing something creative or like, yeah, because that's why they want you really tired so you don't have any time to do this creative thing that you are actually really good at, right? And they don't want you to invest in yourself. They want to keep you stuck where you are. It's very hush-hush. I don't know why it's very hush-hush. They just don't want you to become the star with the Six of Wands. They don't want you to be seen. They don't want you to be acknowledged. They don't want you to leave them behind. That's kind of it. Where, like, I think that they just want this for themselves as well. Where, is this someone that's helped you? This could be like a mentor. I don't know if like this is like in a business or like if you guys are working for someone, like maybe you're training with them. Again, I keep wanting to stop because it's like because they want you to stop or like they don't want you to see something. Knight of Cups. They don't want something to be offered to you because it was never offered to them. That's all it was, and that's what it is. So it's like it's a selfish energy. With the Justice card here, they feel like it wouldn't be fair for you to achieve your dreams. And again, there's a blockage here where I don't even think this person realizes that this is what they're hoping for. Like, you know, they might have more, like, they haven't done this shadow work where like they can realize that this is what is something that they are doing. Yeah, Queen of Swords and Template. This person, because again, it's like I keep stopping myself because I'm not really sure if this is what it is. And maybe you've thought about this with this person before too, where you maybe like want to walk away, or like you want to like move away from the situation, but then they keep pulling you back. And it's like even if you try to address this issue with this person, they would never admit it, and not because they are trying to be secretive about it, but because themselves don't realize that that is what they're doing, and that's what it is. Like, so I can understand the hesitation that you guys might be feeling, because even I can feel this hesitation where like they might be telling you, well, it hasn't worked, or like, why do you want to do this? Like, this needs to be like focus on more practical things, like things that you can touch for some reason. That's what I'm like. So money that is guaranteed in a way, and it makes sense. I also kind of want to say that this person doesn't have any ill will towards you. It's not like because they hate you or anything like that. It is just unhealed trauma. Or like maybe they feel like it never happened for them, and so why would it happen for you? Like they're trying to be a little bit more practical. But that's just like placing their own fears and their own doubts onto you. So, okay, that's it. Let me get advice. That was a little, you know. Can we get advice here for Leo? We have growth potential, embrace change to unlock your full potential and flourish. I do want to say there is something here that you have not been able to achieve yet that you still can achieve. It is a lot of patience, a lot of faith, and I just would be careful about this person because I do want to say this person doesn't do it intentionally. That's all I can say. And so it's hard to like fix a problem because like even if you try to address it with this person, it would be very much like I don't know what you're talking about, and they would 100% not be lying to you. Okay. All right, Leos, that's it. Thank you guys all. If you guys are still here for watching, I really appreciate it. It was really good talking to you guys. I will come back again tomorrow. I'm thinking at 3 because I'm going to do Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3. I might change it to 12, but I haven't decided yet. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, but please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I'm sorry, I did not read your thing. Let's see, the Leo I dealt with is also a leader and tries to achieve something big, but I feel his family is against it because it has to do with religious beliefs, and he is a spiritual mentor teacher. So it's because it goes against his beliefs. I mean, their beliefs. Yeah, it very much so. Tomorrow isn't going to be a love reading. It's going to be in all signs, but it can still turn out to be love readings because there are love cards in there. So, and they happen to come up a lot. Today when we were doing finances, I did a love read. I think Scorpio had a love reading in there, which is crazy work, but it is what it is. Thank you, happily. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Love you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.